Come in. Morning, Dad.
Morning, Rich.
What can I do for you?
Have you seen the paper this morning?
No. Why?
Well, listen to this. The Cafe Russe was the scene of a coming out of sorts last evening. Caroline Spencer, recently separated from Thorne Forrester, is seen here having dinner with her escort, Dylan Smith. Also in attendance were her father, William F. Spencer, and his new wife, the former Ms. Margot Lindley. Mr. Smith, Spencer Publications' chief editor, is a graduate of Berkeley School of Journalism and is former head of research at Smith-Hauser Publications. He and Miss Spencer declined to comment on their newly found friendship.
Bill Spencer's work, no doubt.
Did you know that Caroline was seeing this man?
Not before last night. I was at the Cafe Russe.
You were?
Thorne and I both were. We were there having a drink.
How did Thorne react to this?
Oh, he wasn't pleased.
What about you?
Oh, I got my monthly dose of humility. Not only was Caroline there, but Brooke was there as well. Both with their dates.
Yes, that's mentioned, too. Did either one of them see you or Thorne?
No.
Well, I can imagine how that must have felt.
Well, I can't really complain, can I?
No, you did set them free.
Set free they are.
It may not be too late, Rich.
Dad, I really don't have anything to offer either of those women.
Well, I don't like to hear you talk like that. You have a great deal to offer any young woman. And these two women love you. Surely you don't question that.
Caroline. May I come in? Sure. Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you.
I must say, I'm surprised to see you.
Well, I thought that we both might be a little curious about last night. So I thought I'd just be direct and come right over and talk to you about it.
What's there to say?
Well, what about the man that you were with last night at the restaurant?
Yeah?
Does he work here at the lab?
No.
Then it wasn't business.
Was yours?
No. No, mine was a date.
Oh. Somebody you've been interested in?
Somebody my father's been interested in, for me. It was very nice, and he made very good conversation.
He was attractive also.
So was the man that you were with. Is he a friend?
He's a doctor, actually.
Has he been an acquaintance of yours?
No, I just met him last night.
How'd you meet him?
Donna set us up.
I see. So am I to take it that Ridge didn't choose you either?
No, Ridge isn't ready for marriage. And I am certainly not going to wait around until he is, as you can obviously see.
Neither am I.
So I guess we're both going on with our lives.
What choice do we have? Not that I'm complaining. I had a perfectly nice time last night.
So did I.
Do you think you're going to go out with this doctor again?
Him and many others. What about you?
Well, I had a very nice time. There's no reason not to do it again, is there? Good morning.
Oh, hello, Mother.
So you slept in?
I didn't get a good night's sleep last night.
Why?
I don't know. Actually, I do know. I saw Caroline last night.
Caroline?
I saw her last night at the Cafe Russe. Well, did you look at the newspaper this morning?
Yes.
I was there with Ridge.
Oh, you and Ridge went out together.
God, what it did to me seeing her with another man. I thought I was doing so well.
I think you are doing well.
No. No, Mother, I have to get back into circulation. I can't allow things like this to affect me.
I know you don't want my help.
No,
but
Mother, if this is about dating, I don't want your help. I can find my own dates. Thank you.
Good. Just as long as you date lots of women.
Oh, and not just Donna Logan. Is that what you're really saying here?
It really doesn't matter, just as long as you get out.
Poor Ridge.
Poor Ridge.
Brooke showed up at the restaurant last night with a date.
Yes, I saw that in the article, too.
Well, it got to him. I could see it. Anyway, he and I are getting along a lot better these days. You know, when Caroline walked in, I looked over at him, and I could tell just by the expression on his face, he knew exactly what I was going through. And then to have it happen to him a few minutes later when Brooke walked in, let's just say it was not a banner night for the Forrester boys.
No, I don't suppose it was. But it will get better.
It has to, Mother. It has to.
So, big spender. We did a complete renovation around here 6 years ago, remember?
But that was then, and this is now.
I am aware of that, Goldfinger. I am also aware of the fact that this is not the time for expansion, okay?
Now look, Sally, we put out 3 lines a year now. We need bigger cutting rooms, more fabric area. You know I have got stuff sitting on that shipping dock I don't know how long.
Darla, you are hovering again. What is it?
It's the morning paper. There's a picture in here.
You came in here and interrupted us to show me a picture in the paper?
Sal, it's not just any picture.
I don't care what kind of a picture it is. I don't care if it's a picture of the Pope doing the funky chicken with Shirley Temple. I'm busy.
Okay, but it's about Ridge Forrester.
Let me see that.
Ridge Forrester, are we running a schmatter business or an escort bureau?
What's wrong with him?
Oh, nothing. Nothing that a good fetch won't cure. Forget about him. I have wonderful news.
What?
Darla, that will be all, my dear, and thank you.
Mother, that look on your face, I'm not sure I like it. Now, why don't you tell me what's going on?
Well, anything else?
No, I guess that's all.
Good luck with your new friend, the editor.
Good luck with the doctor. Maybe I'll see you at the Cafe Russe again sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
See you around.
Caroline. Who are we trying to fool?
Dad, what Brooke and Caroline both want is a marriage. I'm just not ready for that.
Well, then I think you better be prepared for more of what you felt last night.
I'm not ready for that either.
These 2 women are going to be pursued, Ridge. It's already happening.
What am I supposed to do? Pretend that I'm ready to get married when I know I'm not? Ridge Forrester.
Hello, I'm looking for Thorne.
He's, hasn't come in yet. Can I take a message?
No, thanks. I'll call back.
Who's that?
I'm almost certain that was Devaney.
Miss Dixon. It's pretty interesting, isn't it, what Thorne's trying to do for her?
She's becoming rather possessive, though.
Has Thorne mentioned that?
Yes, we talked about it last night.
You and Thorne talked about it a lot last night. Did the subject of Caroline come up by any chance?
No, and it won't. Not in relation to me.
You just have to take one day at a time. And believe it or not, eventually, you will get over Caroline.
Not if I keep running into her like I did last night.
How's everything with Miss Dixon?
Ridge thinks she's falling in love with me.
Well, I think an emotional attachment is understandable. After all, you've given her hope.
But it puts me in such a strange position. I mean, sometimes I get the feeling that I am the answer to this woman's dreams. And then other times, I get this incredible negative vibe from her. I don't even know how to describe it. It's a mixture of contempt, bitterness.
Do you wonder what's really behind her? I mean, you know absolutely nothing about her.
Well, I definitely know one thing. It has to do with her family. She is so negative about these people. She doesn't even want to talk about them. She blames them for practically everything. And it just makes me know that this woman is not taking responsibility for her life, and that is what bothers me.
Have you said this to her?
No, I haven't. And I've wanted to in the past, and now she's just so defensive. I just keep hoping that this computer enhancement is going to bring a breakthrough.
What kind of a breakthrough?
To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. For some strange reason, I keep thinking to myself, if I could just see the way she looked before the accident, everything would fall into place. I know that sounds very illogical. That's just the way I feel.
Still, Thorne, I still love you. I've got to know, once and for all, how you feel. If there's a chance for you and me, I'll spare you. I want to spare you. But if there isn't, I'll tell you everything about your brother and your precious Caroline. I've got to find out today.
So what is it, Mother? Tell me what's going on.
Do you believe in destiny, Macy?
No, not particularly.
Neither do I. I figure in this life you make your own breaks. Nobody is going to hand you anything on a platter, right? But then every once in a while, something happens to make you a believer.
What happened, Mother?
Look at this picture. And read the article with it.
Well, it looks like the Forrester brothers are free again.
Yes, yes, and in particular, Ridge Forrester. Come on, read what it says here. It says that Brooke Logan was seen dining in a restaurant with a date. Well, Macy, don't you know what that can mean?
Mother, Now, don't get yourself all worked up over nothing.
Oh, honey, come on. Don't rain on your mother's pipe dreams. You know how long I've had this fantasy about you and Ridge Forrester? It's perfect. Sally Spectra's daughter and Beverly Hills' finest. It is a sensational combination. It's the perfect match. It's the perfect union.
Mother, you're acting like it has already happened, and it hasn't. I am not even interested in Ridge.
But you could be. You know you could be, Macy, if you put your mind to it. Come on, honey, what do you say?
Mother, your dreams are in epic proportions. Ridge Forrester and me, there isn't a chance.
Any bets? Huh? Oh, come on, Macy. Don't you realize there is nothing you and I can't accomplish if we work together on it? I believe that as much as I believe in anything.
All right. You work on it, and we'll see what happens.
I don't know, Brooke. Who are we fooling?
Ourselves?
Maybe.
We're both still in love with Ridge. At least I know I am.
So am I. But that doesn't really change anything, does it?
Unfortunately, no. Ridge isn't ready to marry either one of us.
So what do we do?
I don't know, Caroline. What do we do?
Hello?
Thorne,
Yes. Devaney?
thank heavens I caught you.
What's that?
Thorne, I really need to see you. Please. It's not to give you a hard time. In fact, it's just the opposite.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have to go over to Dr. Schnell's office to get a final estimate on the expenses. Then I'll stop by your place and I'll give you a check and then we can talk then.
Thank you. I'll look forward to it.
Dr. Schnell.
Hello, Dr. Schnell. This is Stephanie Forrester.
Hello, Mrs. Forrester. What can I do for you?
I was wondering how the computer enhancement of Miss Dixon was coming along.
Well, actually, we should have a composite by the end of the day.
Well, that's wonderful. Would it be all right if I stopped by?
Certainly. And you'll be the first to see what Devaney Dixon looked like before her accident.
Thank you so much. I'll see you later, Doctor. Who are you, really, Miss Dixon? Well, I guess I'm about to find out.